to the O'Neill Show.
So again, let me just reiterate that O'Neill has already turned in his receipts, you know what I mean, back to Amber or whatever she was trying to sell. And I've got my refund because I realized that, you know what I mean, this is too much for me basically to sit down and support. But I know you have Amber fans that will actually support it. I would just say silly Amber fans, tricks are for kids because at this point in time, they take people for a trick. Let's go.
I feel my body detoxing. I'm sweating. I feel my mind, but I gotta detox my spirit too. And Tamara, I want to apologize. If I had to be real, if I had to be honest, a little piece of me is a little bit jealous. And not because I want Wayne, but I don't know, I just want a man who treats me the way Wayne is treating you.
I wish I believe this right now, but I don't. Because Amber now has been saying a bunch of things. She says one thing in one forum, then she says a next thing in another forum, then she says another thing in another forum, then she does something different. I wish that I believe this. No, everything is on the table. When somebody tells me, you know what, Amber really wants Wayne, I have to now believe it. Or I have to at least, some way, somehow put it in the back of my mind. When people say, you know what she wants, Dave, I have to believe it. Because she has now opened the door up for all of this with all of this little kumbaya thing they're having.
You know, my husband, he's been awful. He's been awful. And Wayne at least brought me joy. And I see him bringing that joy to you. And I don't mean to be petty. I'm just hurting right now. And I just want to apologize. I'm sorry for being petty.
Thank you, Amber. And to be completely honest with you, like, you know, I did feel a little way when I found out that you guys had a past and stuff. It can be a little intimidating at times.
Basically, that's all I'm saying to all of this. Because it's like, come on, man. It's like, what? Huh? Look here. I know people are going to say, O'Neill, people are going to say, O'Neill, you're all for mess. You're all for, I guess they're going to say that I'm not for women being together or women, coming together or women doing things together. And that's not it. It is what you're trying to sell me in the process of it. Amber just gave a whole dissertation of how bad Anthony was. But you're here with Shayla. Like, maybe it's just me that's just seeing that. You're here with Shayla while you're giving us the dissertation and this whole epistle of who Anthony was. It means you're selling me a gender narrative. You know what I mean? That's basically what we've gone into. A gender narrative. And a gender narrative is not going to fly with me at all. Because I was expecting the character to actually look like something.
I'm glad that we're able to talk through it.
Yeah.
But thank you for inviting me, Shayla. This was really good.
That's sweet. Since we're gonna just throw stuff on out there and have this little kumbaya moment, Tamara, it's really a pleasure meeting you, beautiful spirit. Sorry you had to meet under these circumstances with all this tension being thrown around all day, but it's
We're
been a
letting it
pleasure.
go.
Yeah, and I'm gonna let some more go. I'm gonna go ahead and put it all out on the table since we're letting it go. I'm gonna just put it all out.
So you're going to let go, basically, whatever divorce thing you're talking about with Anthony, you're going to let that go. Like I've said before, I've now come to the conclusion, until Amber can prove me otherwise, that basically Amber and Shayla has been planning and plotting all of this. That this was all of a setup as far as Anthony is concerned. As to what the motive is, I guess I'll see in the coming days. Which means Anthony is actually, at this point, until I can see otherwise, at this point, it means to me that Anthony would be justified in hiding his money as much as he possibly can, because basically Amber has become a dragon herself. You know what I mean? Because she's showing those signs. And don't come up with anything else, and don't try to give me anything different, because she has been here all day and she's doing the kumbaya thing all day and has been telling me how bad Anthony is all day, but she's smiling gladfully in Shayla's face. And Shayla is the main culprit into what occurred.
To keep it a buck, we really wouldn't even be here if it weren't for you. We wouldn't have to celebrate Amber's divorce and pull up on her and console her and love on her if it wasn't for you. You are the very nucleus of the problems in Amber's life. I want you to sit in that for a moment.
I'm glad it has been said. And like I said, she doesn't care. For all of those who believe that this is going to be some podcast moment that Amber's going to have, she's not going to have it. I'm sorry for that. I can't see it. Based on how the character is now, I just can't see it at all. I don't know where it is.
We're here because of you, Ernestine. If she hadn't opened her trifling legs to your husband and had a baby by her, we would not be sitting here, Amber. Okay. And I know that you have forgiven her, but I needed to get that out there.
Are you finished?
I'm done. It's off my chest now.
Do you know what's so interesting to me about you?
Oh,
Ernestine?
let's talk about me.
You throw the rocks, but you too are an adulterer. You cheat on your husband since we're all being real.
I did.
And you know what, Amber? She's right. I am part of the reason why you are getting a divorce.
Not part. Not part. The main reason why Amber is having the issues in her marriage that she's having. Main reason. Not a part of it. The main reason. The main issue that has occurred is Shayla. Wayne is also an issue because Wayne is coming from whatever it is time, but it is Shayla. Yes. So not part. It's the main reason, because that's the reason why all of the women are against the man. It's because of this woman. So not part of it. Don't get a part, because part make it sound as though you're this minute piece of what's going on.
I had a baby with your husband behind your back. And we have worked on our relationship. We're still working our relationship.
And Amber is still the babysitter.
And if I have to keep reliving this over and over and over again, even though I prefer not to.
Look here. Y'all just stop. Okay? Y'all stop. As of right now, I'm going to stick with what I can stick with. What I'm seeing is Amber, some way, somehow, unintentionally or unconsciously, along with Shayla, has planned what they've planned before. Which is, hey, I'm going to let you do what you're doing to my husband. Basically, that's what I'm seeing. And what I will do is, I'll just act like, hey, I'm very, very upset. And that's what they're giving me. So I'm just going off what the writing is giving me. That's what I'm getting. Forget the Kumbaya moment, because the Kumbaya moment is not needed. You can't sell me the Kumbaya moment and try to sell me that, she needs a divorce at the same time. You can't sell it two of them. You must sell one or the other. And if you're going to sell a divorce, you can't sell the next one. It's just what it is. It's what it is. Either that's what it is. Either it's a setup or something else. But unless I'm just mistaken onto whatever it is that I'm seeing. So spare me the Kumbaya moment. I'm just going to kind of sign out on the Kumbaya sessions that they're having at Sparland, because apparently they're advertising Sparland. That must be the reason why they gave us all of this today. But nonetheless, give me y'all's take. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'm going to talk to y'all soon.